Okay, here we are back in Jimmy in the Pulsating Mass. So last time, Jonathon Bear happened to run away all of a sudden, and that fire that was preventing us from leaving had just so happened to go out. Surely they're not related in any way, shape, or form. But let's head on over to Ashby's and see what happens. Still in bird form, I didn't really do anything off camera. I had no desire to go back and look for a bezel or anything there. So Ashby's is kind of like a trash bees. Nothing left here. It actually looks like an authentic mall. Okay, that might have been a little cruel. Let's go on up here. The world beyond. Dreams. Let's check this place out. This seems like a good place to take a break. Would you like to go to sleep? Sure. And I guess we can call the video here, folks. It's been a good 80 seconds. Probably the best you've ever had, right? Do you remember all of that, Jimmy? Of course you do. Because I won't let you forget. Okay, we can move again. Jimmy can see the ghost of his reflection in the static. That's actually really, really loud. We're gonna get the children some new ghost clothes. Ghost school is about to start. Ghost school is super lame. Wish I were a rad ghost. If I were a rad ghost, I'd be too cool for school. But I guess that's what happens when a lame kid dies. He becomes a lame ghost. Like me. Like you, skin and muscles and bones are so last year. Can you believe that you're filled with blood and stuff? Gross. Welcome to Ashby's. It's a mall for ghosts. It wasn't always, but it is now. You can still shop here if you want, but some people find it awkward is all. Yep, just like a real mall. Oh boy, an actual child. I bet you're ready for some real mischief, aren't you, young man? Let's see if we can help you out. So I could have bought those super balls, which apparently deal a lot of damage. I don't know what smoke does. Let's grab 2 of these. Let's go into the perfectly normal clown. I guess it's a mirror, actually. Jimmy wonders if his beak is too big. So you know what? Let's start with Jimmy. We'll go through all forms. Jimmy's clothes look a little loose. Jimmy looks kind of messy, but it's hard to tell. Jimmy brushes off some dirt from his jacket. Jimmy can't stop smiling at his reflection. Jimmy wonders if his beak is too big. Jimmy wonders if he needs to start shaving now. Jimmy can see right through his reflection. And then before we go any further, I need to make sure that I have... Yes, I do have sunshine equipped. If there are ghosts here, I imagine we're going to need sunshine for them. Can I get you something, Jimmy? That's kind of impressive. There's no such thing as ghosts, right? Then why do they keep paying in ghost cash? We'll cross that bridge in a moment. So I'm going to step outside of Ashby's if they'll let me, so I can go get money so I can buy the set stuff. And those are pretty pricey. So I have 6 grand. Withdraw, I think 25 will do. As long as I'm not going after an optional boss prematurely, I probably don't need all that cola. Then again, I might have actually filled up my reserve, so yeah. So I actually did manage to max out. Pulverizing light's kind of tempting. My only concern though is that it might be expensive in cost. And I don't mean monetary, I mean MP. This is my first time being in a mall. There's so many stores here. I mean, sure, a lot of them are run down. And yeah, the rest are owned and operated by ghosts, which is super spooky. They say something horrifying happened here over a year ago. Still, I kinda want a souvenir. Maybe I can get another postcard for Mom. And make sure to send her one every time I stop somewhere. And I want to do this, don't judge me. Are you excited for ghost school? I bet you go to normal school. There are hardly any ghosts there at all. How boring. Ew, get your gross sweaty hands off me. Ghosts don't sweat, it's like we always just got out of the shower. If I were a rad ghost, I wouldn't let you get away with bullying me. Now we just have to beat up the rat ghost. Simple, right? And we're going back to the pumpkin form. Hey, there is a bank here. So I went all that way for nothing. Let's see, what does the first bank of grouse manual say? Right. Welcome to the first bank of grouse. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and get that book now then. So now we need to equip that, otherwise we don't get anything out of it. And then since we have Jonathon's stuff, I'm going to give Black Spiral to his mother, Helga. That way she at least has something offensive to do. And now that I think about it, we can give her the spectacles. Yo, what's up, Broheim? Here's a secret about rad ghosts. You gotta be a really rad dude to become a rad ghost when you die. And I'm the raddest. Sublime. So let's go into Sharp Dressed Man. Welcome to Sharp Dressed Man. We specialize in ghost clothes. Maybe we can dust off some of our older clothes for you if you like. So these give you a lot of magic defense, and this does almost nothing for you. So I can go into bird form if I really want to get the resist sleep thing. I have to get to level 10 though for... or wait. So it's level 15 actually. Jimmy can see right through his reflection. So he'll probably say that for every mirror. Customer. Business has been so slow recently. Ghosts tend not to be very heavy eaters. You can say it goes right through them. Would you like a table? Right this way, sirs, madam. Welcome to midnight. I'll give you a moment to peruse our menu. It all looks so good. I'm going to have trouble choosing. What are you getting, Jimmy? Probably something on the kids' menu. If that's what he wants, then fine. This will be my treat, boys. You can have whatever you want. Have you made your decision? I have a question, actually. How big is the chocolate tart? It's quite large, madam. Perhaps you'd like to share. Oh, that won't be necessary. I'll take the grilled salmon. But bring out the chocolate tart first. And a bottle of wine. Excellent choice, madam. And for the gentleman? I'll take the T-bone. Can I substitute something for the baked potato? I don't need empty carbs. Of course, sir. Would you like the house salad or one of our other sides? I'll take another I'll take another T-bone. Oh, well, I'll see what I can do. And for you, sir, we'll take the kid's personal pizza. Excellent choice, sir. I'll be back shortly with your orders. It's been so long since we have a nice meal together as a family. I just wish Lars and your father were here. We've looked for them so hard. Sometimes I wonder if we'll ever find them. Don't worry about it, Mom. Buck, are you trying to cheer me up? What? No. I was, You're so precious. Well, as long as I have my two boys, I'll be happy. If I were to lose one of you, I wouldn't know what to do. Here we are. For the lady, our chocolate tart and our finest red wine. Your salmon should be on shortly. For the gentleman, one T-bone steak with also another T-bone steak. As for the young man with the impeccable taste, our finest kid's personal pan pizza. It's cheese, of course. Bon appetit. As your family stares at the plates in front of them, it becomes increasingly clear that this isn't what they ordered. In fact, what is in front of you is none other than 3 plates covered in cold, thick blood. The edges of the pool of blood on each plate have begun to coagulate into a grimy skin. I'm not eating this. Come on, Buck. I know it's not what you expected, but it is ghost cooking after all. We don't want to offend them. It's a bit coppery. Jimmy, why don't you try some? Jimmy dips his spoon into the pool of blood. It coats the utensil like red crude oil. Jimmy's hand begins to shake as he brings it up to his mouth. A blood droplet drips off and splatters onto the tablecloth. The spoon inches towards his mouth. He gulps. His lips part. Eep! Are you alright, Mom? I felt something brush up against the back of my neck. I apologize for that. The building has bad wiring. Is everything else okay? No. This food sucks. Fuck! No, madam, I understand. I know that our food isn't as fresh as we'd prefer. It's been a long time since we had a customer. Well, if we're being honest, this isn't what we ordered. You see, I had the chocolate tart, for instance, but what you've given me just seems to be blood. I'm sure it's a delicacy, but, well, it's not chocolate. This is quite embarrassing. I'm sorry, madam. I'll take these back to the kitchen right now and have a little chat with our chef. I hope the chef doesn't get in trouble. We shouldn't have caused a scene. Oh, if only we just ate all that blood. We should check in with the chef. Make sure his feelings aren't hurt. Whatever. So there's not really much to interact with here. That's lame. The door is locked. '50s style vampire. Kinda looks like the Count from Sesame Street on a bender. Wow. Buck. So what was the cost on this? That was only 15? Seriously? Wow. So he's gonna do that big attack again. He really does not like Buck. Let's give Buck a high five. That'll cheer him up. Gonna save that. Okay, that was a much nastier move than I thought. So we startled him, but we don't have the speed to actually capitalize off that. Experience. Jimmy imagines himself flying through the night sky. Tonight is a hunting night. He is mad and tired. It's been too long since he's tasted blood on his lips. A woman walks alone down a poorly lit street. She carries a paper bag filled with groceries. Jimmy swoops in. He lunges for her warm neck. Jimmy ignores the woman's screams as the life fades from her. He doesn't care anymore. His heart is unbeating, cold, black. As his victim slumps to the ground, she drops her bag. A jar of marinara sauce shatters, streaking the thick red contents across the concrete. Jimmy dabs at his mouth with escape. He notices a storefront window next to him, barely visible from a dim street lamp. He looks at the reflection and sees the street lamp, the limp body of the woman, the turned-over bag of groceries, but he doesn't see himself. So he looks deeper. The scene in the window begins to shift. The moon dips below the horizon. The shadows recede. Soon the scene in the window is a golden summer sky. The woman is alive there. She is walking down the street hand in hand with her daughter. Jimmy remembers a time when he walked in the sun. His cheeks remember the warmth. He remembers the laughter of childhood. He reaches towards the window, wanting to dip his hand back into that world, but the scene ripples like a disturbed pond and vanishes. Jimmy thinks he feels a twinge in his heart, but that can't be. His heart is unbeating, cold, black. That world is no longer for him. 50s style vampire. Can turn into a horrible monstrosity to scare some things. You can also enter mirrors and other reflective surfaces and explore the worlds inside them. So we know there are 2 mirrors here. What I'm wondering is, how many mirrors have we not been able to interact with prior to this? And actually, we'll stay in this form for a moment. This gives you defense, magic defense to be precise. It's also still a magic form, it just can't really take a hit. In terms of skills, we have Leech, drain health from the enemy for 100% physical damage, and since they say drain, I'm assuming that does mean you get to heal off of it. We have Energize to give MP to an ally, we have Barrier, reflect enemy magic, and then Black Fountain, which takes forever to learn. In terms of passives, we have Tangible Aura for more defense, and hello! Dark Ritual, level 50, which I assume is like max level for these forms. I'm gonna have a hard time explaining the blood offering to your parents. 10% magic regen per turn. I also need to find out how to access these. So right now I'm only able to use 2 actives and 1 passive. So we'll stay in this form, doesn't really matter. Blah. So we'll deposit $790. We'll be walking around with $1. Said you could scare things, but I guess maybe not. You know what, we'll try the sharply dressed gentleman first, since they have a mirror up there. Our sharp dressed man. Knowing my luck, this is another one of those secret dungeons. The stores are closed today. Wait, I have something nice. Yours for 2,000. Too bad. If I sell out, I'll probably just get more. Do I really want to sell? Well, this 2,000 is a lot of scratch. We'll do it. So you don't actually have to use your ability, just examine the mirror. Severed hand. Luck +3, and that's my second piece of the spooky set. Do I actually have the whole futuristic one now? Yes, I do. Not really in any rush to go over there and replace anything, though. So which one was it? I don't know what to do. This mouse started crying when he saw that doll. I don't have any other ones in stock, though. Mr. Mouse won't stop crying. Fine. Hotel at the end of the world. Jonathon Bear just sits and stares at the riverside. Jonathon Bear is prone to care of the things you'll share and the things you'll hide. You'll never love anyone as much as he loves you, and you'll never love anyone as much as he loves you. And think of all the things you'll do together. Welcome to Jonathon Bear's Playtime Forest. So it looks like we finally beat Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. So the EXP is really bad. I went goon for him to do some light grifting. Can't go in there. So to replenish my cash reserve, I'm grifting like I've never grifted before. And grift is a level 40 skill, damn it. Can't catch a break here, man. No respect, I tell ya. So I'm getting less than $100 per fight, counting when I grift. No what? Okay, they are quite a bit more powerful now. Disembodied eyes. Next time I'm comfortably asleep. Now let's get a compact mirror. definitely a lot harder without Jonathon with us. So... yeah, Vampire's not really impressing me at the moment. Going back to Bear so that we can use its attack power. Anyway, we're a little stronger now that the Bear is leveled up. And I do mean little. So, I just fled the battle. I need to fight the one skunk. I'm just gonna go out, heal, and come back. I didn't really want to lose the money. Okay, around here is where I put the break. The enemies here are ridiculous. So, what did I just... oh, high five. I will take that as one of my always active skills. And is it worth it to keep going for this? If I could actually grind from a fountain or something, I would be definitely more inclined to spend time in the goon form. What I'm leaning towards actually is probably the jack-o'-lantern, because I want more magic power. And I want to drop a save here since I got the toilet. So yeah, I don't know why there's such a huge difficulty jump here after you lose a party member. That seems extremely counterintuitive, but we're here. Can we go... okay, so that's verifying that's a dead end. Jimmy, what are they doing here? This is a special place, just for you and me. You can throw me away, Jimmy. You can lock me up. You can burn me to ash. But you can't kill me. I'm always going to be right here with you, Jimmy. We're best friends, Jimmy. I know because when you first saw me, you just had to take me. Right from the shelf. While your mother's back was turned. Jimmy? Jimmy, you'll never love anyone as much as I love you. We don't need anyone else. It can just be you and me here. Forever. Ghost fire, pulverizing light. Unfortunately, I had to burn some of Buck's MP on my way in. The ape that you run into in the third half, well, the third... I'm trying to remember what that would be, but the final third of the dungeon is one of those really, really overpowered enemies because he can, well, he'll do what the bear does, you'll see. So as long as he keeps roaring, Jimmy can't do crap. And as far as I know, there's actually nothing I can do at this stage of the game that will block the raid. I was really hoping I could have gotten like a ton of stats prevention accessories by now, instead of just one. Overall, I'm really not a fan of this segment of the game. It's just poorly implemented. So we'll keep going with the Ghost Fire. We'll go to the combo. And I'm going to use First Aid here because that'll get rid of it and heal. Can't really afford the mental clarity at the moment. So when he does the whole writhing thing, he's going to do one of two things. The first of which is this one. Not too bad, does about 100 damage. And then the other one is the tremor later on. It's like instant death if you don't guard. So right here is the graph status effect, which is what that ape will do to screw you over. So in case you're wondering what's so bad about that, you can't take action, you take damage, and you can do that to more than one person. And a 3-man team, that is horribly overpowered. It really does make Buck's inner rage completely worthless. And there's just so much in the segment that I think could have been done a lot better. What's worse is you don't consistently have new armor upgrades while the enemies do upgrade their damage. So, I can't afford it. We'll have her high five herself. There also aren't always weapon upgrades. I did go ahead and get the better weapon for Buck. I don't know if I said that. I did it off camera. So he's packing a bit more of a punch than he used to. It's just leaving a lot to be desired. So he's going to do a big attack. Now there's no way to guard with Buck, so if he does the tremor, that's the end of Buck. Only does about 100, did 85 to him. I was contemplating doing the matter transfer there. I kinda wish I could do it right now, but yeah. Helga's immune to sickness. I'm probably going to have to give her a cola. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I used a lot of it. I used a lot of them outside of battle, just to make sure that my guys could keep fighting, because a lot of the stuff here is really, really dangerous. Have her high five herself. I haven't really been paying attention to Buck's speed. I'm hoping he's faster. Yep, that worked. It's kind of odd that there's actually something that Buck is faster than. So you know what? Let's insult him again. Now, I don't know if that actually delays the move, so I'm just going to guard out of curiosity. Yeah, I suspect it didn't. Oh, she's out. I don't know if this is gonna kill Jimmy. I'm kind of curious. Yes, it will. So we need to guard here. I'm gonna use the ants on her. We'll insult him here to give us a little bit of breathing room. Give her cola, give him first aid. So the first aid was all for nothing. Sound alert for one more turn. Okay, all or nothing, folks. Really crappy boss fight. 4,500, Jimmy's now 21, Buck's 21, Helga's 21. Why am I rotting inside? The pulsating mass promised me more time. Jimmy, we can still be friends. If you'll just come with me. Buck! Today is a special day. Do you know why? It's another day I can spend with you. Today is a special day. Do you know why? It's another day I can spend with you. Today's a special day. Do you know why? It's another day I can spend with you. Let's play a game. If you wake up, I'll stop crying. Buck's equipment has been removed. So we just have Jimmy. Out of curiosity... So they said I got 4,000. That should have been enough to level this up a couple times. I have a feeling you're probably limited with one level per fight or something like that. Oh well. You're up. You and the fair maiden both appeared outside of my house one day. Not sure where you came from or how you got here, but I'm pleased you're well. Perhaps you can cheer the lady up. She's been like that ever since I found her.